After the events of The Last Jedi, Kylo Ren finds himself lost. Although he is the supreme leader of the First Order, he feels chained by the past. He wanted to break free from it, but when a former follower of his grandfather, Vanee, claims he can gain power from that past, Kylo can't resist. He accepts Vanee's help to become more like his grandfather Vader. The story begins with Kylo and Vanee on Tatooine. Kylo is puzzled about why they are on such a remote, desolate planet instead of one with more significance. Vanee explains that Tatooine holds a lot more importance for Vader. It is where he met his wife, where the Jedi Order first recruited him, and where he first embraced the dark side by slaughtering the Tusken Raiders. Vanee suggests that Vader let his past fuel him. When Kylo asks Vanee how he knows so much about his grandfather, Vanee reveals that Palpatine kept detailed records of Vader's struggles. After their deaths, Vanee went through all the records, fascinated by the pain and challenges Vader faced. Then they visit the Grand Arena, where Anakin won a pod race at just 9 years old, while still a slave. Kylo is shocked and angry at the Jedi for not freeing Anakin's mother. However, Vanee stresses his point, stating Vader's whole existence was an endless toil of chains. It was what he rose above, the blade in his soul slicing away all that held him back. The blade in his soul slicing away all that held him back helped him rise to greatness. Vanee believes Kylo can relate, recognizing that he too has walked a path of pain. Kylo reminisces about a time when he felt loved and connected to family and friends in a different life, but quickly shifts his focus back to the present, simply affirming Vanee's sentiment. Suddenly, 3 bandits appear, discussing how impressive Luke Skywalker is, particularly how he took out a Star Destroyer by himself. The conversation quickly turns as the bandits draw their guns, demanding credits from Kylo and Vanee. Kylo raises his hand, stating, "These hands are weapons." He uses the Force to manipulate one bandit's gun, turning it on another bandit and firing. Then, igniting his lightsaber, he warns the last bandit standing to spread the word. Talking about Luke Skywalker at all will get you killed. Kylo then asks Vanee to show him who owned his grandfather. They go to Watto's workshop, where Vanee explains that Watto had ownership of Anakin. Kylo believes Vader returned to Watto. But Vanee clarifies that Vader was focused on other matters and did not seek vengeance against his former master. He elaborates that Anakin was once a slave of Gardulla the Hutt before being purchased by Watto. Kylo then rides on a speeder to reach Jabba's former palace, now ruled by Gardulla. This scene is particularly interesting, as Vanee alerts Gardulla of Kylo's approach before he arrives. Upon reaching the palace, a Weequay guard warns him not to take another step or face death. Kylo responds, "I hear you. I won't need to take another step." He ignites his lightsaber, declaring he can kill the guard from where he stands. He throws his lightsaber, hitting the Weequay squarely in the chest. Kylo then leaps onto a Rancor, summoning the lightsaber back to his hand and killing its rider, followed by the second Rancor and its owner. He cuts his way into the palace. Gardulla welcomes him, expecting to be paid for the death of her precious Rancors. Believing the confrontation is about stopping her from reclaiming her former power, Kylo clarifies that he is there because she once owned his grandfather. Realizing it's all part of a desire for revenge, Gardulla asks for his name. Kylo replies that his name is unimportant. He ignites his lightsaber, stating that he will tell his own story, and she will not be a part of it. Gardulla responds by ordering her guards to attack. Kylo deflects their blaster bolts, killing them all. However, as they fall, his lightsaber is suddenly lifted from his grip by a small alien, using the Force. The alien tells Kylo that the Force is weak with him and pushes him against a wall. Gardulla explains that she has taken precautions in case a Force user would come to kill her, asserting that Kylo cannot simply eliminate the past as he thought he could. Now she declares his grandfather's story is his own. As the issue ends, Kylo is knocked out and shown chained up and beaten.